Hello, summoners. Welcome to another pulse pounding, lightning inducing, tower ascending episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. I am the golden gift box called AztecOlmec.
1 second.
But it wouldn't be
One
a proper
sec.
episode
One.
if I didn't have the light.
But 1 second though.
What?
Well, apparently, the
Okay.
display capture is not capturing what it needs to. JK, LOL. Go ahead again, and we'll do it right this time.
Okay. Are we live now or?
Oh yeah, no, totally, yeah.
Oh, great. Hello, summoners. Welcome to another pulse pounding, lightning inducing, tower ascending episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. I am the golden gift box called AztecOlmec.
Indeed.
But it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the light gargoyle, Lightstar777 with me.
That's my gargoyle. Hello, everybody. We know it's been a couple weeks. We had a clip show for you all last week, so hope you all enjoyed that. And Aztec, how are you? How have you been?
I've been great. Really, really busy. 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 But busy is good because, I'm able to build some more, new things for you. So for you folks in the coming year, there's going to be a whole bunch of new stuff going on with, Monsters Rancher's Guide to the Universe. So I've been hard at work hammering out all types of nice things for the fans and so if I've been a little quiet on, Twitter and Instagram, it's because things are in the works for you guys and girls and other summoners to get some really cool stuff starting very soon. So super happy.
Yeah. Me too.
How
Now,
you doing, man?
I'm good. Right when we were getting set up and all, of course, anybody who was watching may have saw the 50 false starts. So thank you for bearing with us.
False start.
But
Offense.
I wanted to keep this up because this is emblematic of my world boss. An SS box, and I mainly get a trash rune.
Yes.
And a couple scam stones. And King Angelmon. I mean, the King Angelmon is decent. And the high essence, fine. Great.
Okay.
But like, seriously, like...
man, getting a white
rune.
rage
And
rune,
like,
that's...
there have been times I got
That's
a B
lame.
plus in the world boss, and I will get, like, a scroll or a Devilmon. So it makes no sense to me as well.
Yeah, something good.
Yeah.
Something useful.
So we are going to talk about, obviously, the Golden Box event. Going to discuss further the 4-star event and see if Aztec has chosen his 4-star yet or gotten what he wanted for an option. We are going to talk about the D-Day event, which gives you a Transcendent Scroll, so a guaranteed 5-star. We are going to talk about our favorite fire units. And about the pretty big buff update that we have coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, patch notes.
Some of those things. And assuming we have time, we're going to talk some other things. WandaVision, perhaps. Darth Maul. A little Genshin.
Yeah, can't wait.
Now, see, this is an S box, and I got a blue rune, so we're moving up in the world. The less points I get, you see.
3-star blue rune. Come on,
but
man.
I mean, at least,
come on, man.
But at least everything else was fun. Wow, out of rune space.
That means you've been farming.
No, that's your screen over there.
Sell some runes.
That's your screen.
Oh, derped out.
Guess you need to sell some runes.
Wait, what? I just sold runes. Yes, I need to sell some runes. No problem. Let me get right on that.
Well, while he's doing that, we hope you all did enjoy the clip show. As usual, we will post to where it can be found in this episode's description. But
yes,
we had a lot of fun
there's going to be a video also.
Yeah. I definitely
but yeah, it was a lot of fun digging out all of those old clips. Yeah, it was good.
The old times when kind of old hated Galleon, then loved Galleon, and if we're all keeping score, I'm back to I don't get him again, because while what he does is great and he's fast at doing it, I still just don't see a non-damaging skill like that being something I want. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I find, like, I've been using in Special League a lot my Bernard, because my Bernard can outspeed most things, so, there's not many teams that I take a turn 2 on, and I try to just, cleave them, so. Alright, A+ box, and look, now, I got 2 runes, a 4-star, and a 5-star, both white, of course, but here we are, where I got better, quote-unquote, runes than I did for my S or my SS box, so here we are. Sorry, you were asking me something.
That is comedy. I was. But, yes, one of the topics for today, I mean, we have a bunch. We have, but one topic that was kind of interesting was about our favorite fire units, which is great. So, but I am kind of curious about what you're going to be using your guild points on, because you're pretty much done with all of your banners and your towers and such. So, what are you going to be?
So for me,
points for?
I find that one of the best uses of my guild points has been for the Super Angelmon. 2 per month. I was able to get both of those and not have any issue. By the way, your game stopped.
Yeah. It's coming.
Okay. I'd be a good friend. But of course I get the Rainbow Mon. But the Super Angelmon has saved me a lot of time in leveling up. So my Sath 2 Melia is pretty much all 6-star already and good to go. So on that front, I've been able to speed what used to take a lot longer to, max out levels on those. And then what I'm doing outside of that is the 2 per week for the Ifrit. And the reason why is because it's a 5-star. So I can turn it into a Splendid Blessing, if nothing else. But
Nice.
first and foremost, I figure passively I can use this to eventually work my way up to where sorry, I'm just going to take out this team here, hopefully. All right. Yeah, that's fine.
We can only hope, right?
But, so, I mean, essentially, like, I just figure I will use them, because we all know I have yet to 6-star my, what's his name? The, water Ifrit, the one that's, destroying me right now.
Oh, Theomars?
Theomars. And then, his fire cousin. What is his name?
Hellboy.
Pretty much. But suffice to say, it's just both of those two. That's funny. So I figure I haven't 6-starred them, so I figure however long it takes me to get enough to summit, which isn't that long. I mean, mainly the limitation is the only 2 you can buy per week thing. Other than that, it's pretty much like not that, like, it's not an urgent thing, but the fact that I could level up both of the Ifrits that are actually all 3 of the Ifrits that I've neglected, because I mean the light and dark, I 6-starred both of those, and you know, have been quite happy with the results from there. But
Excellent.
But in terms of, yeah, I don't know. Oh, wow. No, he's going to probably beat me. Okay. Come on, Bernard. You got this. He doesn't got this.
Take him out.
He actually got this. Wow. Like I said, what a clutch little griffin
Excellent.
he is. But anyways, I just figured, so if I needed a splendid blessing, I could always use it for that. And if I'm getting the Rainbow Mon and I'm getting the Super Angel Mon, I'm pretty much getting everything I want. I'm not that concerned with getting the scrolls every week. Only because, you know, I'm kind of getting to the point where
You still get your 5-star Rainbow Mon, though, right?
oh yeah, that's first, the Super Angel Mon, and then the Ifrit pieces. That's basically where I'm at right now. So
Gotcha.
actually, where is she? Where? Oh, there she is. All right, I don't think this is going to work against that Lucian team, but we're going to try it out.
Let's find out.
Nope. See? Okay, well, I'm glad my weak little will runes helped me out there. Anywho, I'm just going to let that auto now because I think we'll be fine. Depends on their lapis. But I mean that's where I'm at with the guild points. Is I think that if I prioritize the 5-star Rainbow Mon, then the Angel Mon, then Ifrit pieces, I basically could be guaranteed, because you can do 20 pieces a week, which means every 5 weeks I have a 5-star, right? Which means just over a month I could always have a splendid blessing, and in 5 months' time I could basically 6-star one of my Ifrits that I've neglected that I genuinely want to level up, but I have been terrible about doing. So, yeah, I just that's where I'm at. While we're looking at it, for those that are just going to be listening to this may not be as cool, but anybody who has looked at my island may notice that my summon henge is incredibly lonely now. Where it is, I've been storing a lot of buildings, and I'm probably going to empty a lot of the cosmetic buildings and store those as well.
Okay.
Just to clear up some space, and then I'm going to reorganize a lot of this. But basically what I want to do is a pixel art of something on my sky island, but I haven't yet to decide exactly what we're going to do, but should be fun. I'm dwelling upon it and thinking about it.
You bring up a great point, because a bunch of people that I follow on Instagram are pixel artists, and they've made some wonderful things. I'll even put up some screenshots next week of there's one I follow. Her name is Sorishin, and she makes just amazing pixel art of the Summoners War characters and such like that. So maybe that'll give you some inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I've been digging into it. I've gotten some images that show you exactly how much space each island has. So, one interesting fact is one of the islands loses space and a cosmetic feature when you add the 6th island, or whatever the last upgrade island is. So, yeah. I was intrigued as well, but when I was reading about it, they said that it basically pushes something out. So, I thought it was pretty interesting. While I have this up here, I was telling Aztec I have this little side hustle going that I've been doing, where I'm trying to get all of my Rift Raid Beast stones to be $99.99. So, if anybody can notice, I only have to max out the water, the wind, and the 2 extra crystals, which I'm actually very close on the pure magic ones, and the condensed, surprisingly high, actually. So, and those are what I use the most of, because I buy...
why you're...
Huh?
Any reason why that you're trying to max these out? Is there something that you want to build, or...
Oh no, this is just a weird thing about me. I like to get weird projects in my collector status, I mean, I honestly have almost nothing to spend them on other than building the chests from the craft building. So I like to do the highest one. I don't really care about the middle or the low one, but maybe I'll get into doing that more, since I do have an abundance of the crystals sitting around. So perhaps that will be something moving forward, but I habitually will do the 2 chests. So I'll just show that real quick. The legendary magic box.
You already skilled up both your homunculi.
Yeah. But I do kind of want to switch my dark homunculi to But I do kind of want to use the homunculi or switch my dark homunculi to a light one, because I've seen builds that intrigue me more with that. So, but these ones, I don't know. I don't know if they would be worth it for what you get. I mean, you could potentially get some pretty great scrolls, but I think when I've done them, all I end up getting is rune pieces, magic dust, and grindstones and mana stones. So here, let's just craft.
We have enough magic dust.
Yeah, see, so that's a no for me, dog. Okay, we'll do 3. Why not? Yep. See, all mana stones.
Why not? You have enough resources. And that.
Yep. So see,
grindstone is.
Yeah, I'm not even going to look at it. I'm going to do one more because that one irritated me so much. Okay, well, no, that didn't get any better. See, I don't know. Maybe it's just my weird ways, but yeah, I do not feel that anymore. So, but yeah, In terms of the events, how have you been doing on your 4-star event? Have you done your skill ups? Have you been getting your 1,000 a day, or?
No, I haven't gotten the one I want as yet. The good news is, we still have, over 2 weeks to get them. But yeah, no Ontario's as yet.
9 days. It's not over 2 weeks. 9 days.
Okay, 9 days.
I just I'd warn you so you don't become surprised in 2 weeks.
And look, you have Ontario's right there.
I really do.
Fourth one over. Excellent.
But see, so I did get
cool.
the option for the Lucian, so I have stopped on the Wind summons. I also did get the Wind Poison Master, right. So again, next week we will revisit this, but we will be deciding what I get, which, again, we're kind of somewhat leaning either Lucian or Wind Giant Warrior, what's his name? Atlas Stone guy? What's his name?
Skogul.
Skogul, that's right. Because of the Skogul. 5-person Skogul team, which amuses me. But, yeah, I don't know. I do not know which way I'm leaning. And how are you doing on the Golden Box event?
As well as possible with this awesome auto farming, which is really helped me out. So I would say within there's a couple of, I'm really aiming for that light and dark because I haven't gotten any light and darks in a while, so doing well.
Yeah, I have yet to miss the
so it's the old It's the old shell game. That's all it is.
Yep.
That's all it is. Come to us.
But I have yet to miss one. Yeah, so I've gotten all of the scrolls when I've been doing it, so.
So now, what are we going to do with all of these scrolls? Do you want to save them up for a big summon session? Be somewhat disappointed, or do you want to?
So yeah, we were talking about this. So I watched a Bagelmon video recently, and I will try and find the video and send it to Aztec so we can link to it for this one. But it was basically, he called it his most emotional summon session of the year, and so, I mean, the thing was, I guess, there was a language barrier and the person kind of didn't explain something the right way and what we all would expect, like in terms of highlighting monsters, was the opposite. The person was highlighting the monsters they wanted, which, when we see highlighted monsters, those are the ones we have. So he ended up, he picked the wrong monster when it came to her first blessing. And
he had a splendid blessing?
There were 2 or 3, I think. And then he ended up getting so many dupe Nat 5s throughout the thing that he would just turn into blessings. And so, I mean, you could really tell it was making him very emotional. And he did say that at some point throughout that, he was really debating if it was worth it to basically have all of your disappointment in one session or to spread it out. And I don't know. I mean, I was telling Aztec I have somewhat been storing my scrolls. So, I mean, I bought my light and dark like I do every month. I have 2 extra, one from Pieces, one from Toho Heroic, and my legendary scroll from Toho Heroic. I have the attribute scrolls, and I have 19 of those. I'm just going to pop this off just for funsies. Okay, well, that was...
Yeah, I see you're building a little...
But, I mean, it's, it's definitely something that's been wearing on my mind is, I know me, and you know me, so we both know if I were to... sit on the summons, and I were, say, to do them on my birthday, which is in a couple months, I, on the one hand, it would give me time and energy to just focus on what I need to work on to, build the things that I'm working on and not be as distracted as I do have a tendency to get. But at the same time, it would also, if, say, because, again, mine is not going to be like the year of summon. So the summon session that Jubagel was doing, he actually, the person had transcendent scrolls of each attribute and, another transcendent scroll. So, I mean, basically, they had guarantee 5 stars at the end. And I guess, they got a really good light and dark 5-star. They got a really good... they got a pretty good... near the end of the summon session, he kind of, was no longer, on the verge of never summoning again. But, leading up to it, because I think the video was, over an hour long, he literally, you could tell how just crushed by it he was. And I don't know, it kind of occurred to me that, that is a possibility. I mean, it is RNG. We've seen it before where I'm I'm going to open all my scrolls and I get literally nothing, whereas you open 5 and you'll get a 5-star that's a monster I've been dreaming of. So, I don't know. I mean, what is your view? Because this is the two minds. I was kind of low-key since the beginning of the year, just saving what I could, and I was going to do a minor big summon session in March for my birthday. Or would you say, go back to my normal of summoning an obnoxious amount when we're together?
You know what I'm going to say. Summoning when we're together, just so we can... So, I mean, what... Let's see...
See, I mean, this is the problem.
That was always my consensus.
Because
I love getting Nat 5 on the show.
Yeah, and I mean, and the thing is, I don't know. I definitely was kind of half thinking, oh, maybe I'll store them. But watching that video, what he said was really resonated with me. Where, I might be disappointed today, but tomorrow I may get 2 back-to-back Nat 5s, and that's the thing, you never know when your lightning is going to strike, you never know when it's going to be, everything you need it to be. So, I don't know.
Absolutely.
So you would say, go back to my habit of doing a lot of summoning on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always good to see your reactions when you get a good Nat 5.
Valid.
Yes, it is.
So let's see. Favorite. Since we're talking about summoning, you had wanted to talk about our favorite fire unit. The Transcendent Scroll, the D-Day event. Basically, you just log in every day, you get the coins, and when it opens up to buy them, you can buy... you should have enough to buy everything, right? That's the deal with the D-Day event, or...
Yeah, if you're collecting and you're logging in consistently.
As if I could not log in.
Yeah, if you're logging in consistently, you're going to get your coins, and you should be able to get everything.
Right. So, there's not much to discuss about that. It's... it's a great... I love this kind of event. I love something that is not RNG related. We all know I definitely do not like...
Right.
Go and grind until you get 1,200 of these coins. And then it's well, you just spent 500 energy and we gave you 1 coin and you need 20 a day. So, good luck finding the other 15,000 energy. So, I I definitely like this kind of event where it's definitely just rewarding your being here-ness, you know? So.
Yeah, logging in. All right.
You're so popular.
Can we pause for a sec? Because, it's all I am.
I'm just going to keep talking to you all.
Yep.
So, bye Aztec. We'll see you in a bit. Yeah, I have been working on my Seth 2 team. So, my tattoo is now built up. Definitely lacking in HP and all. Have yet to level up one of my artifacts.
And we're back on MRGTSW. I'm AztecOlmec. That guy over there is Lightstar777. We're talking monsters.
And my Sath is a little built up. I definitely think I need more HP on both of these. And then my first Melia, definitely a beast with 13,000 HP. And my second one, 100% accuracy. So, I mean, that was mainly what I'm trying to focus on is the accuracy. So, my Sath, 86. 60 for one of my Melias, but 100 for the others. So, definitely need a little bit better runes to get the team where it needs to be to actually work, but other than that, pretty good. So while you are working on Toa, let us discuss what is your favorite fire unit?
It's hard because
you have the best fire units of them all.
For my Transcendent Scroll. So it's definitely Rika, but that's before I got my Transcendent Scroll and pulled Daphnis.
Mm-hmm. I seem to remember that
Daphnis just got buffed in this, and yeah, it was definitely on the show. Sorry, so you were there when Daphnis came around. So I'm really super excited to use him even more now because of this awesome buff. So right now he stands at my favorite fire unit.
Okay.
But just some honorable mentions, of course, Rika, and of course I can't wait to build my Fire Marshal Cat in honor of you, Lightstar, because I know that was your first Hall of Heroes.
It really was.
So I'm waiting to build May, or just May. But anyway, May is probably gonna be one of my favorite 5-star. I'm sorry, my favorite fire units. But who is yours? I'm dying to hear who your favorite one's coming.
So mine is kind of a tough decision because I mean I would kill to have what you're showing on the screen right now. Literally kill people. Kill them. Just kidding. I wouldn't.
I don't know how I could have forgotten my first Nat 5, Vela Jewel. I'm sorry. Vela's my favorite. He's been my favorite. I'm just reneging on everything I just said 5 seconds ago. Vela's my favorite 5-star, I should say. He was my first Nat 5, and I can't believe it. And honestly, he's probably just going to be my rep monster for a little while. Nice. Because someone named Hyungun doesn't like my Lucian as my rep monster. Yeah, sorry.
Is your Lucian not fat enough?
Definitely Vela.
Have you thrown a gauntlet down? Do we need to talk about this?
Not fat enough for Hyungun. Not. We'll get into that, but just to answer your question, this guy right there, my Vela Jewel, is my favorite fire monster.
I have to say, for mine, it comes down to almost a 3-way tie between Juno.
Okay.
Because Juno can single-handedly save the day. I love that mechanic. I love her survivability. Rika, who has literally changed the world when it comes to Toa runs because her despair set and everything, I have great luck with that. And Brandia, because she was a very unexpected treat that I got, and she does stupid amounts of damage. So, and I mean, I kind of have to say Ken because he's my namesake, but I mean, that one is only getting the mention because of my name. But
okay.
But like honestly, and I mean, and if I had to honestly say one of those three, I would say it would be Rika, only because I also use Rika for my, RTA or special league team nowadays a lot. So Rika really does come through for me in every place I go practically. So, I would have to say Rika probably would win the day. Real quick while we're talking about Rika, I must say, we all know I was talking about the 30 transmog packs that I wanted. I managed to resist getting all 30. But I did end up
all 30.
I mean, for me that was really that was good for me. Like, that was a moment of growth that I was sitting here debating, like, how many is too many? Honestly, I would have bought one more. Like, legitimately, I ranked them all, and I was like, okay, these are the ones that are the coolest to me. Like, I kid you not, like, the one I'm showing right now, Astronaut Orion and his family, it is enough that I want to build all 5 of the ones I have now. Just because I think it's such a cool transmog, and the fact that the whole family has it now.
You know I love that one, right?
Yeah. Also,
you have the whole gamut. So.
Yeah. Now, if they had been selling this pack, the Spring Cherry Blossom Felleria one and her family, I would have bought that. But when they refunded some of my points because I got one of the packs that I had transmogged before, I unlocked the one for my Melias. So, honestly, if they do come out with that pack, I'm going to just buy that one, and then I'll get like 300 transmog pieces back. So it'll be fine. But I did end up treating myself to the astronaut one. I did get the pop star one so that all of my Neo Stone agents could be transmogged.
Yeah. Awesome.
And I did get the Beach Charlotte, but I most likely... Wait, did I? No, I did not. No, I can't remember some of the others I got. Oh, I think I got the Lapis one for that family.
Okay.
Oh, and the Adamant Monkey King, because I had... At one point, I've had 3 Monkey Kings, but what you may notice is he is now on his way to being 6-starred. He is actually... Where is he? Where are you hiding? This is the problem with doing this on my phone. It's sometimes very... Wait. I know, he's in storage because we keep him in storage. But, yeah, so I did end up splashing out and getting some of those transmog packs. So I've been enjoying those a lot. Oh, there he is. He is in my box. You know, you ever have that where you can't find where
somebody... talk,
Yes. We can talk.
Oh, no, I'll keep everybody...
There he is.
Categorized under elements so I can find them quick. I suggest you do that too. And our listeners and viewers, definitely keep the elements. It keeps everything a lot more organized.
Meh. By the way, this is why I get these Super Angel Mons, so... so me and my impulse control problem don't have to wait for anything.
Perfect. That's why they were made.
But anyways, Adamant Monkey King.
I'm so happy that you got the Adamant Monkey King. Easily my favorite transmog.
Now that I got that, I need Comtuos to give me the Water Monkey King. Just saying.
We need Comtuos to give you some Archangels. That's what we need.
Archangels, Dragons, Oracles. One of each. Don't even care what attribute. Do not care. I will be Trey happy.
So should we talk patch notes? Because
Yeah,
I was
let's do that.
super happy when I saw these patch notes. I'm never usually happy when I see patch notes. I'm never usually happy when I see Hall of Heroes. I'm just kidding. Hall of Heroes is where I got my Seagay, so I'm happy. But anyway, patch notes.
So while you're pulling up the patch notes, Hall of Heroes, Light Gargoyle. I'm actually pretty happy because I can get some skill up / a little bit of extra love for my Gargoyle army. And actually, I think upon
you
further
have a Gargoyle
thought,
army too? I have a Gargoyle army.
But I actually, and I'm pulling it up right now to verify,
also, right?
I have one of every Gargoyle except the light one, so I think this is the most apropos.
Listening.
It was foretold. Yeah, I do not have the light one, so I mean, for me, that is a pretty impressive and awesome.
No, that's very cool.
Pick. So, very patch
cool
notes
that you have the Light Gargoyle. So yes, I am excited about patch notes because they buffed a unit that I know I was so certain that everybody forgot about, that I personally use and really like a lot. The Dark Elven Ranger, or Ilsian, I believe. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But anyway,
monster I don't
Dark
have.
Elven Ranger got a halfway decent buff.
Nice.
And one that's just really not used a lot because, I think he's pretty rare. And even so, people really don't use him. But I like him a lot. I like him in Necro so much. I even throw him in some Guild Wars. But I haven't even 6-starred him yet. I am absolutely going to 6-star this guy so fast. So check this out. I'll read it because I know that text is like super small. So Elven Ranger. So not only did he get the Arrow Storm buff, so not only inflicts continuous turns for 2 turns now with the buff. So continuous damage. So if you have a dot team, he's great on that. So, and on top of that, his passive is awesome. So it's almost like built-in revenge. So anytime that the enemy has a turn and attacks you, he responds and counterattacks automatically. That's his passive. And on top of it, his not only do they increase the damage of the supportifier, but they add another continuous damage. So just damage over time as much as possible with this unit. I am 6-starring him today, and he may even get a transmog.
Nice.
Might even get a transmog.
Now, one that is a little bit interesting is the Water Werewolf Vigor. Both his normal and 2A both had an increase in their max cooldown on their shred ability, which I think
very cool.
Is interesting because, they're actually taking into account some monsters that are a little bit game breaking. And this one is interesting to me because the Water Art Master, who is considered the worst of the Art Masters, and I believe this is a buff for sure. When enemies remove beneficial effects, all harmful effects granted on that allies will be removed. When enemies remove beneficial effects of allies, the attack bar of the ally with removed beneficial effects will be increased by 25% down to 10%. So it's interesting. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I really have not used them enough to know. But also,
I'm glad you didn't crystal them.
Oh, I never would. My Pokemon tendencies will keep me in the game for keeping one of everything. But the Fairy King, Samantha, got Overwhelm of Water, which decreases attack speed of all enemies for 1 turn with 70% chance. Yeah, and your deafness also got the same. And let's see, what else? What else?
So talk to me. Are they similar now to a Ganymede, or I mean,
I mean, it's a
they're
Ganymede-like
oh.
quality because Ganymede does have the reduce
Mm-hmm.
attack bar on. I believe it's whoever he's directly attacking. He does the turn pushback on their max skill down for their skills. I'll pull it up in a second, but yeah. Poison Masters and Dulcimes and Brownie Magicians and Nine-Tail Foxes, so... yeah.
Ninetales also got
you
pretty
go with
great
that while
buff.
I pull this up.
Cammy, no problem. Cammy, the light Ninetales, got a pretty nice buff. She gets another turn after her reincarnate skill, which basically self-heals her to pretty much max. And you get a turn right afterwards. So because it was a little weird because you would heal yourself, and then the enemy would go and then again. So it was a little weird. But now, and you know how I love my Ninetales, big fan of Naruto, of course. But yeah, and I'm totally getting another transmog for the whole family, just because I like the Ninetales so much. Nice. I am currently building up the Water Ninetales because she is a sleeper. You didn't hear it on this podcast, but if you have a Water Ninetales hanging around, and you like to do things like Arena and even Guild War, check out her kit. I'm not going to tell you anything. It's not going to be a monster spotlight. This is going to be completely surprise to you. So check out the Water Ninetales. I'm going to build her up, transmog, everything. It's going to be great.
Nice.
It's going to be good times.
Awesome. I love that. So with... Hey, thanks for the follow, XQC Dog Food. I mean, love dogs, so, great name.
Thanks for appreciate it.
So Seal Magic is a little bit more formidable.
I'm the cat daddy over here.
I know. He does have one evil cat, though, just so you all know. We've talked about it. So Ganymede still does have the better. He has an irresistible attack to put the target skill in max cooldown, and sets the attack bar of all enemies to 0. So it is far more formidable, but the Overwhelm of Water does sound like it gives him a little bit more utility, whereas before he was just there for his speed lead and all that. Now, I mean, you're decreasing the attack speed.
Got you.
So, I mean, you're slowing their team down, so you might be able to turn cycle more because of his speed lead. So, it is actually a pretty good benefit for what he does. Yeah. But, I mean, there's still no beating Ganymede when it comes to turn cooldown and all that. Let's see.
But these little added bonuses are just going to be awesome.
Right? So... Real quick, Genshin Impact, we all know, love it. There was a Dragon Spine event I was nowhere near powerful enough to do. I am now, I believe, AR 45, and I raised my world level, so I'm now on world level 6. And I actually have gone through and cleared my entire quest list, other than, I think, 2. So I have gotten to the summit of the peak. I have not really summoned anything new recently. I am working towards Ganyu. I would definitely take any of the people featured on the banner, on the general banner, because I do not have any of them, and I think they could be wonderful for my team. A couple of my characters are one evolution away from being max level, so I'm feeling like I'm getting and this is a part where I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or not, but because some of the materials are the same if you do if you're evolving them or if you're leveling up their talents. I have decided to focus on leveling up the character to the max evolution, and then focusing on their going to focus on their talents for the characters I want to build the most, and then their weapons. And once I get everything evolved to its best form and I have one solid team that can do everything, then I'm going to start leveling up some of those other characters that I actually have known and needed and wanted to have. So, yeah. So, I definitely think that is where I'm going next. Is I'm going to... What are your towers at with your guild points? So out of curiosity.
I don't think you want to know the answer to that.
Kind of do, though.
I don't think you want to know the answer to that.
I kind of do, though.
I think... All right.
And we were going to talk, just real quick, WandaVision. We are going to definitely both be watching WandaVision coming out this Friday.
Yes.
I enjoyed the comics back in the day, so I really hope they follow along with that. I would not be unhappy if they...
no spoilers, of course. We're not gonna spoil anything, but I mean, we're just gonna talk about the elephant in the room. Yeah. Vision died in Infinity War.
You know, I hear Han Solo died.
No spoiler there. Infinity War's been out for a while. You know, but he actually legitimately got, Soul Gem taken out of his forehead and, legit. So how is he in WandaVision? Ooh, $1 million question. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm not going to, of course, disclose anything because I hope, like Lightstar said, they stick to the storyline. But I am so excited. I am so excited for WandaVision.
Same.
Wanda, Scarlet Witch is one of the most powerful characters in the MCU.
Oh, absolutely.
And hasn't really even
scratched the surface.
But they're actually gonna, expand upon her. And, it's unfortunate that, Quicksilver, no more Quicksilver in the MCU at least. But again, no spoiler. That was in Avengers 2, okay? So we're trying not to spoil anything. But man, I mean, at the time of this recording, WandaVision is tomorrow on Friday, and I cannot wait. I'm going to be up bright and early and waiting for my Disney Plus to refresh, so I get that first episode in the morning. So
nice.
Yeah, we're going to be talking WandaVision, so if you don't want spoilers, listen to the following week.
You know what? No, here's what we're going to do. When it comes time, we're going to put this up, and we're going to be like, all right, there's spoilers coming, and then we'll be like, all right, from here on out, spoiler territory, and then you're all here at your own peril for WandaVision spoilers that day, or whatever we're going to spoil. So since we decided I should summon a lot. What do we think? I have plenty of everything, but what are we thinking? Like 2 light and dark, a legendary, and
just 10 each.
10 each of what? I don't have 10 light and dark.
So you can do 8. Right. So you can do 8 mysticals or element scrolls, and then maybe 1 of your light and dark and 1 legendary.
Okay. Good enough. 8, and 1. Got it. Ready when you are.
I'm just gonna do 10 mysticals because.
Well, we all know I summon.
I'm gonna count it down.
I summon
that's what I do.
Like Jew bagel speed, so not quite, but I try.
3, 2, 1. Y summoning.
Lightning right off the bat. Oh my God, you too? Pirate Captain. And you get a gargoyle. Ha! Gargoyle Malite. Very nice. You got a Malite. That is
I love this
hilarious.
guy. I think 2 of them already. I am so. But think about it. How many times do both of us get lightning off the bat?
I mean,
Does that ever happen?
Unprecedented. 4.
See, this is why I want you to summon with me.
5,
Why do you think? Why do you think that is?
6, 7. Oh. 8. All right, moving on. 1.
That was cool, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
if we had both gotten that 5s?
I mean, I would not have been unhappy.
How funny would that have been? See, do you understand why I want you to summon?
All right, we'll use the pieces.
Right.
For my L&D.
What?
Of course, no lightning. Okay. Just elemental. Golem. Pretty sure I have like 9 million light golems. And going for my legendary. And Rakshasha, so skill ups. Alright. Not mad.
Skill ups. Skill ups. Excellent. Who we shouting out this week, Lightstar?
Everybody. Shouting out the world. You are the world.
That narrows it down.
You are the children. Just everybody in our Discord, Youngin and, Rashi Boshi, DSC Justin.
Absolutely.
Bagelfire, like the whole gambit. Everybody who comes and hangs out, definitely appreciative. Love you all.
I definitely want to shout out the Wayne Valley Animal Hospital because my cat had to have some dental work today, and they really took care of him. He's on the way back as we speak. Definitely want to shout out JD the Gamer and all the winners to our contest. You guys should be receiving your stuff pretty soon.
Nice.
Please send us addresses so that we can send send everything. Definitely want to shout out Nelly the God, definitely a friend of the show, and definitely want to shout out Childish. He is branching out. He's doing some awesome, healthy living.
Just escaped.
You know what I mean? So check his show out. Check his channel out, I should say. If you're into, his journey about, losing weight and getting healthy and, getting ripped. I mean, he's already ripped. I mean, if you've seen this guy, but, definitely wants to.
Yeah, he does the work.
He
definitely does the work.
Big shout out to Childish. Absolutely. Who else can we shout out?
The world? The children?
I'd like to shout out my wife. Pen name is her gamer tag is Danny and Leo, or Leo and Danny.
Leo and Danny.
Name of her cats, of course. She's picking up Leo right now, so she's awesome. I definitely want to shout out Pauline, your snuggly boo boo.
Definitely.
So but yeah, and of course all of our listeners, and someone just followed you. I'm sorry, what was his gamer tag?
XQC Dog Food.
Excellent.
It is a name.
So shout out to you, XQC Dog Food. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And just more to come. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming, by way of guests and contests and such like that. So pardon me. So yeah, I mean that pretty much wraps it up for this particular episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. New episodes on Saturday. At Rancher's Guide is our Twitter handle. MRGTSW on I'm sorry, on Instagram. MRGTSW on Reddit. MRGTSW on Facebook. And MRGTSW on YouTube, of course.
Mm-hmm. And
we put these videos up.
I did based on Aztec's suggestions, start streaming to Facebook Gaming. So You can find it at Lightstar777 Gaming, and we are going to get it up and running soon for our Facebook as well, MRGTSW.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to be streaming on Facebook Gaming as well, sooner rather than later.
Right.
Sooner or later. Anyway.
All right. Well, thank you. You all have
That's
a great
for
week.
us for this particular episode. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.